Okay, hello, welcome. Today we are talking about the B minor chord and also the B minor 7 chord and how you can blend those. Often when people are first learning guitar, they'll learn all the easy open chords, and then you will get to a B minor and go, oh no, I need to learn bar chords, but you don't. We're going to show you how to play them as easy open chords to go with all your other open chords. We will show you the bar chord just for fun at the end. But you may have already looked at that and you're not up to that yet. So let's learn some easy ways to play B minor. Stay tuned. Okay, here we go. So I'll start at the beginning. The way I normally play a B minor, it's actually not just a B minor, it's a little bit embellished. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a G chord shape. So I'm going 3rd fret on the high E, 3rd fret on the B string, 3rd fret with my 2nd finger on the low E, and 2nd fret on my A string with my 1st finger. G chord, I'm guessing you probably know that by now. All I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this 2nd finger and I'm going to place that on the 2nd fret on my G string. Okay, so now this is kind of a B minor 7, but it's also got a G in it. So that G doesn't really belong in that chord, but the only reason that works is to do with the key that you're normally playing in. When you play a B minor 7, it'll work better in some keys than others. Okay, but this is the easy option. And what you can do is you can just not hit that string. Okay, so play more the lower part of the chord rather than all the way down. Okay, so that's the first way. Okay, the other way to do that is to simply take that pinky off. Okay, and leave that high E string open. That becomes B minor 7 add 4. Okay, so what we're playing the B minor chord, we're just adding extra notes in. It's a little bit of an embellishment, like I say, okay, which can be nice to add to what we're doing. But normally what guitarists do is, depending on the other chords you're using around it and the changes you need to make, is we find an easier way to play it. Same as you'll see this chord used a lot, which is like a G, but with the 2 fingers dropped down a string. Okay, that's actually a C add chord, or C add 2, whatever. It's often used in place of a C, just because it's easier changing through that set of chords. Okay, and it works. So same thing is happening here. So now that's a B minor 7 add 4. If I wanted to make that a straight B minor 7, what I would do is I would take this 3rd finger now and I would place that 2nd fret on my high E, and I'd place my pinky on the 3rd fret on my B string. So you can hear how much nicer that sounds when it's played on its own, because that's a straight B minor 7 chord. Okay, so now let's look at a different shape, another easy shape. Okay, so the other easy shape to play, we are going to play 2nd fret on the high E with our 1st finger, and then we're just going to staircase them up. 3rd fret on the B, 4th fret on the G, and we're just going to play those 3. Okay, that's also a B minor. What we can also do is, if we move this 3rd finger, replace that with our pinky, and then we will place that one on the 4th fret on the D string. So that then becomes basically like our C and F shapes, but played here, and different between major and minor changes because we're involved in the B string. That's getting a little bit complicated if you don't already know about that stuff. Okay, but that is another easy way to play B minor. And when you would use the different ones would depend on what your other chord changes are, how it fits into the key that you're playing. But a lot of the time you'll find guys just use that one, especially if you're in the key of G, works. Cool. Which is one of the keys you'll be in if you're using a B minor. Also the key of D, in which case the G is the fifth, or the key of A, in which case the G is the dominant 7. Again, that's getting complicated. Don't worry about that stuff for now. But if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you can use one of those other shapes. Okay, so let's just look at those shapes close up. That first one, that was like a G. And then we're going to move this finger down to 2nd fret on the G string. Okay, and then also with the high E open. Okay, and that other shape there, I'm going to move that down to 2nd fret on the high E and play our pinky 3rd fret on the B. Okay, and our other shape, staircasing up from 2nd fret on the high E, or we can play the 5th, just like an F shape. Cool. Which of course you may have learned F just like that, but you can also play F in another inversion with the 5th below. Cool, so those are nice and easy ways to play B minor chords. We'll take a look at the bar chord now, and then we'll see what else we can find. Cool, so we're using our root note from the 2nd fret on the A string, so we're just going to bar that 2nd fret, and then our 2nd finger is going to be playing 3rd fret on the B string, and then our pinky is 4th fret on the G, and our 3rd finger 4th fret on the D. Okay, so you have this shape here. Okay, what you can always do with bar chords, sorry, get my shaping. So this is our B minor shape. I can take my root note away from here and just move that finger down, so all I'm playing is the bottom of the bar. Cool. So you can move that around. So I can then look at movable chords. Okay, so if I take my F shape here, so if I wanted to make that into a B, okay, I know that I have a B 7th fret on my low E string, so I'm going to move that up so that my root note is here on the 9th fret of the D string. Okay, and that B. Now to make that into a minor. This is my third here, which I need to flatten. So I'm just going to take that one away, and then I'm going to bar down these three here from the G, B, and E. And that becomes another way to play B minor. Okay, so looking at movable chords again. If I take a D shape, this is my root note here on the D. So all I need to do is find a B, which is going to be 12th fret because it's the B string. Okay, so that's going to be a B major. If I play the D minor shape there, then that becomes B minor. That's going to work best when you're in the key of D, and you can have this D ring over top of it. Okay, but different ideas, moving chords, because it basically your B minor that you play here is just an A minor moved up the neck. Cool, and so the same way we can move that chord, we can move all the others. Alright, so I hope that has helped you out today. Remember to click like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.